Okay, so we have our seated 45-degree leg press. Okay, we're gonna break down what we need to manipulate your form and to actually manage setup when it comes to this piece of equipment. We're gonna bring our seat back up to around mid-range. So lean forward, Carmen. Okay, we're gonna bring seat back up to mid-range, and that should give us an excellent position to start our press from. Okay, we're gonna place our feet directly on the platform. Awesome. So the best way to dictate how much range of motion you have when coming down into position is to drive one knee into your chest all the way, and that should dictate how low you should be bringing the apparatus down and how deep you should be getting. Okay, so we're gonna press our weight forward. Perfect. That's gonna drop. We're gonna seat in position, and we're gonna get down nice and low. Now, with Carmen, she's not able to go a far amount due to the length of her legs. So there is a lot of modifications we can do for this. The first one is we bring the bench up all the way to the top. Lean forward. This should increase range of motion a little bit more. If not, we want to move these latches down that you have on the side just to increase that range a little bit more. One more time. Awesome. Perfect. And voila. Now, common mistakes we see with leg press is the knees caving in, okay? Or stopping, extending the knees excessively at top range of the movement. We want to make sure we gently come down all the way, making sure the knees stay aligned with the toes and the hips, and drive up, keeping your knees soft. So try not to fully extend the knee. Perfect. Keep your heels nice and flat on the platform and drive through your heels and your tippy toes. Excellent. When it comes to specializing what muscle we're trying to prioritize, there's a few things you can do in terms of feet position. So the narrower we go, we tend to work the quads a little bit more. When we add bringing the legs down, okay, we increase the range of motion through the knees, making sure the quads get worked a little bit more. So Carmen, you want to demonstrate? So right now, because of the increased angle that she has to push from, this is the main benefactor in that movement. You just have to make sure you have adequate ankle mobility to keep the heels nice and flat against the platform and drive up. Now, the complete opposite of that would be to walk our legs up a little bit higher, reducing the range of motion through the knee and placing more of a stretch in the hamstring, okay? So quote unquote, this affects the glutes a little bit more, but it's just due to the lack of range of motion that we drive through the quad, so the quads is not that much of a bias in that movement, okay? So in the opposed to going wider, we can achieve a little bit more bias to the VMO or the inner part of the quad. So we're gonna hit that position. Perfect. Also adds a little bit more of a stretch onto the adductors as well, okay? Perfect.